Fast 10 is the greatest movie I've ever witnessed in my life, and I have seen some amazing, truly groundbreaking films, all right? I was born in 48. I have seen the rise of cinema as it transpired through history from the era of black and white silent films all the way to the CGI-infested moviescape we have now. Fast 10 is something special. You know, it's not often that we get to the 10th installment of a franchise and it is the best film in the series. It's not often that we get to the 10th installment of a franchise and it's one of the greatest films ever made. Now, make no mistake about it. Let me clarify something for you people right now. Fast and Furious is not for the simple minds. There is an incredibly complex plot here, all the way from the first Fast and Furious, which, let's be real, wasn't that great, all the way up to Fast 10, which is operating on God mode at this point. You have to be able to, this is like a Song of Ice and Fire level complexity. You need to be able to keep up with allegiances and backstabbings and character associations, factions, motivations. This is all going on in a cast that at this point is almost at 24 of characters that have returned, characters that have left and came back. They're even playing the long game with Fast and Furious 7, where they killed off a character in real life and he hasn't returned yet. That's going to be an epic moment when he does return. But the point I want to make here is this, folks. Fast 10 is not only worth your time, worth your money. I have seen it 4 times already over the weekend. I've already got my copy on Blu-ray pre-ordered. Let me tell you exactly why this is the greatest movie ever, all right? It preaches the truth. All you need is family. I don't need friends. I got family. Vin Diesel, greatest quote. I actually have a poster of Vin Diesel with that quote above my bed. And every morning when Dead Metal wakes up and he's done yawning, he looks up at that photo with shirtless Vin Diesel and he smiles and he nods because he knows that no greater quote could summarize life itself. That's just truth. That's just a fact. And those of you who want to come out here talking trash on a franchise that makes billions of dollars every time an installment releases, don't even come at me with that noise, bro. You know this film is better than anything you could produce. And Jason Momoa makes it all the greater with the absolutely Oscar-worthy performance he gives as the villain. Listen, this movie has it all. It had me in tears, both in laughter and emotion. This has hard-hitting emotional beats. When people come to me asking for movie recommendations, Dead Metal, I know that you are not just a critic. Dead Metal, I know that you are not just a connoisseur of good film. I need to know what to watch. Well, what are you in the mood for, young grasshopper? I want something that'll hit me in the feels. I'm pointing them towards the entirety of the Fast and Furious saga because this film has produced more tears, more emotions, more gut-wrenching moments of jaw hanging on the floor action than I have ever seen in another film. And that goes for all you crybabies out there who want to act like watching John Wick makes you a hardcore action fan. John Wick sucks. Fast and Furious is a significantly better film in every way. And those of you car enthusiasts who like that street racing garbage from the Fast and Furious 1, 2, and 3, get out of here. This series was never about street racing. It was about family. It's always been about family, and it's always going to be about family. I don't care if you want to ride up on Johnny Tran's nutstrap, pretending that the Fast and Furious original trilogy is the greatest thing since sliced bread. You can do that, and you can also be wrong. Fast 10 deserves every ounce of success, and the fact that Universal is getting trashed for producing this absolutely phenomenal film, it upsets me to a great degree. It upset me so much I had to buy 10 more tickets to go see the film 10 more times this next week alone. Hey, we've already gone to space, bro. Fast and Furious finale, they had us in the first half, and then Vin Diesel came out and said that the finale was actually going to be 3 parts. Genius move, because I will never stop dumping money into this franchise. I don't care how many cars bursting out of buildings or Pontiacs in space. I want to see Fast and Furious continue forever. I hope they never stop making Fast and Furious movies. I hope that when Vin Diesel is 98 years old, geriatric, we get him in his wheelchair, his NOS-powered wheelchair, racing up and down the halls of the retirement home. It's the greatest franchise ever. You want to talk about American? You can claim Superman's the most American superhero. You can claim that Marvel's the most successful American movie franchise, but it doesn't get more American than American muscle. And two things that represent American muscle are represented in the Fast and Furious films. That's Vin Diesel and muscle cars. You can either get with it or you can get out of the way. Fast and Furious isn't going anywhere. This franchise smacks the ever-loving shit out of Marvel, out of the DCEU, out of any other medium, out of the Kaiju Godzilla verse, whatever you want to call it. Fast and Furious literally laughs at those films all the way to the bank. It schools them. If you're not down with Fast, well, you just need to catch up, son. This gets the full dead metal stamp of approval. This movie butters my biscuits in a way my biscuits have never been buttered before. And believe me, I've been around the block a few times. I've had my biscuits buttered, and sometimes the butter goes on too thick, sometimes it goes on too small. This is just the right amount of butter on your biscuits. It's gonna make your life better. This film changed my life. I'm absolutely calling it right now. This is an early shoo-in for the Oscars. And Vin Diesel, your performance brought me to tears, man. I love you with all my heart. Keep doing what you're doing. Family. It's what it's all about.